Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Disturbed Penguin podcast. As always, this is Xavior Penguin. Doing something a little different today. As I was driving down the road to come to work, because I'm at work right now, and this is before I actually start. Just recording on my phone. No earbuds or anything this time around. Um, my recording stopped about half the way through because I believe I didn't have some settings correct on my program, and so it basically just shut the program off and said, you know what, a big F you to the to the recording. So to go with what I was saying, uh, with the way that this podcast is going to be, it might be a short one, it might be a quick one, depending on the amount of customers that come in. Because I plan on recording, I'll just record it this way today and just be more diligent next time to say, hey, you know, work right, damn it. Let me bring up my notes real quick. So yeah, the I've only got one real thing to talk about today, and again, it's mostly my charity event about what's going on, especially what's happened this last week. Let me take a drink of my soda. You guys didn't get to hear the crisp, clear sound of a can of Coke opening today, and that was my fault. I had to delete the recording, and I has a sad. Mm. At least you can hear the sound being placed on the table. Um. So yeah, the I'm getting in my bag. I gotta fill up my e-cigs. So this whole last week has been kind of a clusterfuck of all kinds of things. It's just been a mess because maybe it's just me. Maybe I want to. Oh, did I lock the door? Hold up. Can't remember if I locked the door or not. Yeah, I did. Well, I don't want people coming in, especially when we're not ready to work yet. So, bleh. um, no, this whole last week, I swear, it's just been a big mess. I've gotten okay. You know, last week I talked about the plugin, Pay to Spawn, and what it does and what it can do, right? Well, it works. You know, I mean, it does truly work. I can configure it. I can get that up and running. I can put in a fake donation. It works. All right. What didn't work was the actual donation. The actual donation didn't work. Oh, shut up, Diesel. I'm trying to talk here. So the actual donation didn't work. And I'm like, man, what's going on? I had it all configured with Child's Play Charity to get certain information. You have to request the API information. Now, I may have said that before. I think I may have said it last week. But anyway, I had to get the information. And yeah, not so much. Got the information, I popped it in, thought I was doing good, made a donation, and it said nope. I'm like, nope. Why are you saying nope to me for? That's not making any sense. Well, apparently, some stuff wasn't configured on Child's Play Charity's end properly. Now, to get the scope of how stressed out and frustrated I was, I had emailed Child's Play charity very, 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 I say very frequently over this last week. I swear I think I may have emailed them 3 or 4 times because this just wasn't working. I've talked with the developer of the plugin, of the mod rather, which, by the way, is a very, very kick-ass individual. I mean, phenomenal dude, phenomenal. Phenomena. Wow. The Adholac is strung today. No, we're not open yet. No. Anyway. Might have to put it on pause here. Because I gotta order me some Domino's. Get my lasagna. Boy, that sounds fantastic right about now. No, I have to get my fettuccine alfredo. So, man, yeah, I'm just going to cut this part out, and we're going to take care of this guy. Bugala. Yeah, why are you doing the bugala for? Someone coming on? Huh? Alright. So yeah, we're going to pause it here.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
That is fantastic. I've got mail. Alright, so where was I? Man, I can't even remember where I was. I apologize for the pause. I had to make a pause real quick because I had to open up the store and whatnot. But no, I start from the beginning, I guess. Got it. Finally got it up and running with the mod. The API. The API, I got it, put it in, and it didn't work. I even donated a couple of bucks to my test event just to make sure that was going to work. It was one that I already had up and running, and donated a couple bucks to it. Nothing happened. Just nothing. I got an error within Minecraft at the console, and it said that it was trying to reach a certain page on childsplaycharity.org's website, and it was coming back with an error code 500, internal server error. And I'm like, man, come on. So I emailed Child's Play Charity 3-4 times at least. I know I did at least 4 times and couldn't get an answer. It's like, me personally, I'm the type of guy that really wants to have things running properly before the actual event occurs. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, but that's the way that I look at it. Is I want to make sure that things are running properly before anything happens. Get all the bugs nailed out and all that, which reminds me I do need to start some streaming some more. You know, get my stamina up. And it's just like, oh, man, this isn't working. So I emailed him about 4 times. Didn't get an answer. Talked to the developer of the mod, of Pay to Spawn. Get your words right, Penguin. And he was going to look over his code to make sure that he didn't miss anything. And as far as I know, he did. And that dude was tanking my frustrations. That person's name is Dries K007. You can find him on Twitter, twitter.com/DriesK007. And dude is awesome. I mean, he even gave me other information that I can't publicly give out. In case anything were to happen, I can get a hold of him fairly quickly, and he can take a look at it. So, mad props, and much thanks to Dries K007. xavior.007 for helping me out. I mean, he made sure that he double checked me. You know, he took some of my information, popped it in on his, didn't work for him, got him the same error. So I'm just glad that I wasn't crazy and it wasn't my machine saying, "Oh, hey, guess what, Penguin? Your shit's not gonna work." So thank goodness for that, you know. So what was it? A couple nights ago. Yeah, whatever. A couple nights ago, got an email from Child's Play Charity. Now, mind you, this is early in the morning. You know, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I hadn't gone to bed yet. I wasn't tired. So I don't go to bed if I'm not tired. It makes sense, right? Yeah, well, anyway. So I get an email from this guy over at Child's Play Charity. His name, I know his first name and his first initial of his last name. That's all I have, which is probably wise. His name is Ashton C. Ashton C. Thank God for him. I mean, he emailed me and said, "Hey, this isn't working. Can you send me information?" So I sent him information, what I originally received. "Oh yeah, I can't get these to work. Can you put in the proper information on the PHP examples and find out why it's not working, or not find out, but just put it in for me, and then I'll test it and run it." I'm like, all right, because the emails I had sent, they had sent over some sample PHP information to call information from their API, and it wasn't working. You know, it was like, well, what the hell? So I put it up on my website that I have. It didn't work there. He tried it, didn't work on his stuff. Comes back to me an hour later. I got to take a drink. 1 second. So he came back to me an hour later. He goes, "Oh, here's a problem. The event ID was not tied correctly to the API key and secret. This should have been done automatically. You know, this is a new system. It's in beta, and so there are some bugs. But if there's any other bugs, let us know. Try it for me." I'm like, no, it couldn't have been that simple. It couldn't have been that simple. Sure enough, I waited for about 5 minutes before I did anything to make sure whatever changes he made were going to take place. Yeah. Got online, loaded up my Minecraft, made sure all my API key and secret information was there. Made a $2 donation just to make sure that it would work. And that, of course, will spawn 2 zombies. Not zombies, skeletons. And it worked. As soon as I pressed submit, as soon as I got the receipt from PayPal saying I made a donation, bam, 2 skeletons popped up. Said that Xavier Penguin has donated $2. I'm like, oh, okay. And sure enough, there were 2 skeletons there with my name on them. And it worked. I'm like, hell yeah, this works now. I just felt so relieved, and I'm like, that dude is awesome. He found the issue out whenever I was trying to get a hold of someone over there. It took, a week. But I got a hold of someone, and they figured it out, and I'm like, oh my goodness. That's just a relief off my shoulders, because I really want this event to work out. Like I said last week, I want this event to work out, and if it doesn't, I'm going to feel bad. Let's pause that for just a moment, talking about it working, because I've got a customer. Alright, sorry about the wait. Yeah, I had some customers come in, and I had to eat my Domino's. Had some, some really good pasta. Anyway, what I was talking about was I just want to make sure that this is all going to work. And I hope it does. And if it does, then hey, I might be doing this. Might be doing this again, maybe for a different charity, or maybe for the same charity again, depending on how people like it. Why is this not loading? No, just this one. So I really enjoy the fact that I actually had people to help me out. I didn't think I would. I mean, yeah, I got it up and running. I got the mod configured, and it just wasn't working right. Something was happening, had error messages, but the two people that I think I've just talked about, I can't remember. I'm pausing this and then editing out the blank air to where it kind of is seamless. So my apologies for a very, very broken up podcast here. Dries K007 and Ashton C at a Child's Play charity, both very talented individuals, very helpful individuals, and I thank both of them for actually getting this fixed for me. But in the end, this whole event starts on May 23rd, 2015, at about at about 10 a.m. Central Time, and it will last until about 6 p.m. Central Time. For people over in Europe, I believe it should be from about 4 p.m. to midnight on the 23rd. So hopefully hopefully I can encompass a wide range of things. Feel free to drop by. Let's donate to a good cause. Let's help kids in need. And I encourage everyone to not only share this podcast to get the word out, but if you see it on Facebook, share it there. If you see it on my Twitter, retweet it, share it, because I've got to do some kind of advertising on that. Not like, oh, hey, call in the next 10 minutes and you can get your super duper handy nose hair trimmer shears for only $10.99, but order now and you'll get them 2 for the price of 1. Things like that. No, there's certain people that I need to talk to. I'll probably be doing that toward the end of this week, so that way I have a week to get people interested, and hopefully they'll be able to get the message out. Just a simple maybe retweet of something or whatever. But I want to get as much people to watch this as possible, so that way this does work. And all of that. I suppose I'm rambling on. I've got to get this edited. It's going to be a shorter podcast this time around, because again it's been broken up and I have to edit it and whatnot. Let me check. Is there any messages? No. So if you like to hear my voice with my soothing tones, I don't have soothing tones. If you have any questions you want to ask, and you want me to answer them with whatever kind of logic or sense that I have, or don't have for that matter, or you just want an opinion, by all means, if you look on the screen, if you're listening on YouTube, if not, if you're listening to this somewhere else, look in the description, wherever the description may be, whether it's on YouTube or wherever. On the screen, you should see an email. If you go to that email address, send me an email, xavior.penguin@disturbed-penguin.net, with the subject line of podcast questions. If you have any kind of questions, send them my way. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And of course, give you a shout out with this happening on YouTube. So yeah, I think I'm about done. Thank you all for listening. I said it right this time. Thank you all for listening. My name is Xavior Penguin, and I will catch you on the flip side.